Hello, this is Darren the Ghost Guy. I can be found on YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated, more than you'll ever imagine. When I was a very young little boy, around 6 or 7 years old, my mom, stepdad, and myself moved into this really old brick house that was on Grandpa Gardner's property. The house was probably close to or over 100 years old at that time. And this was in the 60s that we moved there. Well, it wasn't long before ghosts started coming out of my wall and making grabbing motions towards me, shit like that. I would scream and the parents would come in and say I was dreaming. This went on night after night. And then one night, I could hear what sounded like a conversation in a hushed tone coming from my pillow. I couldn't understand what was being said. Again, I screamed. Parents came in. I explained the best way I could with the child's limited vocabulary. Well, as usual, they didn't believe me. I held the pillow back up to my ear, and I could still hear that conversation. I said, "It's still there." My mom grabbed the pillow, and I remember her saying, "Oh my God, Clifford, I can hear it also." So my dad put the pillow up to his ear and immediately threw it on the floor. Tension filled the room as my parents exchanged worried glances. The whispers from the pillow still hanging in the air. From that night on, things only got worse. I was eventually asked to look at some ancestral pictures and was able to positively ID two of the ghosts, and those people had been dead for many years. One of them apparently did not like kids. Well, as it turns out, I slept in the bed where one of them had died. Yeah, no shit. Thanks, Mom, Dad. The days became an endless cycle of fear and sleeplessness. Shadows seemed to dance along the walls, and strange noises echoed throughout the hallways. Of course, Dad would always say, "It's an old house. Old houses make noises. Creaks and things." Eventually, the weird stuff got to be too much for the parents. So, thank God, we moved. Our new trailer house, which was just 100 yards or less from the brick house, still on Grandpa's land, I thought, oh, perfect, peaceful, and free from the terrifying whispers and shadows. But that only lasted for a while. But soon enough, inexplicable events began to occur once again. Our family had a rule. So when it became dusk, we all had to go inside. Nobody was allowed to look outside. At least the kids were not allowed to look out. I grew up with this rule, and later in life, I found out that many remote country folk had the same rule, as did my First Nations friends. So you go in at dusk, and not long after you can hear running sounds around your house. Most were on 4 feet. Some were on 2 feet. The rule also stipulated that you will under no circumstances look out, because if they see you, shit's about to hit the fan. This concludes today's true story. I will continue with part 2 within a day or two, and will explain what exactly I witnessed. You will be shocked and amazed. You will have to come back for episode 2 of my haunted childhood. It will be worth your time, I promise. The true story becomes outright terrifying. Thank you for your support. I am Darren the Ghost Guy, and I can be found on YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you all soon. Take care and may peace be with you. Goodbye. 2A.